Yeah, beauty. My number one is tutu. Sleeping bruku tutu. For your love it tutu. I go chuku chuku chuku. Pico up your nose. Say you do it. Cause I'm feeling it. Nobody knows. Say you do it. Money fall on you. Banana fall on you. Brother fall on you. Cause I'm in love with you. Money fall on you. Banana fall on you. Paparazzi follow you. Cause I'm in love with you. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. I don't wanna be a player no more. Yeah, I don't wanna be a player no more. Cristiano, Mr. Ronaldo, ọmọ Nintendo, Cristiano, Mr. Ronaldo, ọmọ Nintendo. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, brother fall on you, cause I'm in love with you. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, paparazzi fall on you. Cause I'm in love. I need to catch my shot for your sake. We go drive around before my Porsche. Baby, man, I say you like you all. I get to run, baby, man. Anywhere you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, man, I say you like cassava. I get big cassava. Baby, man, my love for you never die. Never die, Iba, oh baby, Iba. Baby, you too sweet, Fajaba. I baby dance to you, Lagwata. Make a take you to Babalata. Iba, oh baby, Iba. Baby, you too sweet, Fajaba. I baby dance to you, Lagwata. Oh, baby, it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful, wonderful. So baby, dance. Look in your eyes, they give me life. Oh, but give me love, you dance. So what say, come love, oh, baby, give me the body, I never give me the body, oh, I say, look in you. Even though your body could love bite much from all them things, be moving on the sleeping life. And so many people in my business, so many duty nights. Affairs I at the face, in the front of my head. Steady chasing my babe, sitting myself with no chase. My steps are never keep over. I'm for the only they know we stop us alone. You know, go mind us. If you want any guidance, this flow like the ocean. What's up? We need it by bad. If you want any guidance, and we like the ocean. See the money and the fame, the success, you really don't know. Going to my life. I go wait, if not 10 years, he go take. And only you feel like my fire. Girl, would you be mine? Where you there? She a fit see you today. In your body, feel cutting my wire. All over you to find. It's a banana like monkey, body sweeter than turkey. Slowly roll it down like those skin. No, they come far from me. Shorty go down, down for me. Waiting goes so far, down money. Girl, no, but that's so don't need. You're too short and top for me. All over, all over, all over, all over, all over again. Why you wanna be like so divine, so you fit the color my bed, yeah. All over, all over, all over, all over again. She put it beside me, yeah. We never see this kind of love, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me the one the father, yeah. So you go cause you as I love. I get it love, be a shana. Me I be the one that you see. I give it Louis back and Gucci. The way you get down, stupid. I'm a stupid, yeah. It's a banana like monkey. Body sweeter than turkey. Slowly roll it down like those skin. No, they can't pop me. Surely go down, down for me. Putting go so far, now money. Girl, no, but I so don't need. You're too short and tough for me. All over, all over, all over, all over, all over again. Why you find up like so divine, so you fit the color of my bed. All over, all over, all over, all over again. So below juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh, girl, I wanna be with you. But you know they got enough time from me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Now you never know, so I'm on back some. Man, them so bad to find your love. Now you never know, so you come back some. Man, them so bad to find your love. Now you never know. So bad to find your love. You never know, so you come back some. Man, them so bad to find your love. You know you don't talk. I mean, like a TV that I don't go. All of my niggas come for. You go ever be that talk. Taking it a break and maybe I know the rush. Baby, for me. I should have put myself with me. Tell me a jiggle, let me see, and let me see the woman that is with that. Put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. I'm a not you. I never see this kind, baby. You do some kind things, make me feel some kind of way. You know, I'm not just trying to get laid. Some kind things, do it for the life, baby. Baby, I buy you with my machine guns, 16 rounds. I'm ping pong, tell you, baby, who you do something that I don't know. With you, but you know they got enough time from me. I believe with you. I don't think anything. I never prayed for this. I never knew it would end like this. If you're done with me, maybe people just set you free. But I don't decrease like this. For your love, I did lose my senses. 5 boy like me, 5 boy like me. Don't call me cheap, girl. I work for this, girl. I work for this. And I promise you, I will find someone new. Make you no for me one time. Make you no for me. Come for breast and sweat. But do you bad? But do you bad? Don't call me out. For breast and sweat. But do you bad? But do you bad? Don't call me out. You know me, girl. When I call, you know, when I text you, go read and delete. I know be good, don't know. I know if I be everything you they think. You they call me your boyfriend, but I still they pay for the sex every night. You don't need to say too much. I already know you don't love me much. 5 boy like me, 5 boy like me. Don't call me chick, and I work for this, and I work for this. And I promise you I will find someone new. Make you up for me one time. Make you up for me. Don't say money, but yeah, I don't really care about the body type. What really matter now your life? I be the one for you, one for you. Don't really have to be the one. Ain't nobody fine like you. Girl, I be the one for you, one for you. And I feel like I told you my life. Feel like I need you in my life. Nobody can tell me about it. This could be with you, man. Feel like I told you my life. Feel like I need you in my life. Nobody can tell me about it. Everybody does it. I'm on the other day. Mama, mia, mama, mia, mama, mia, mama, mia, everybody does it. I'm on the other day. Mama, mia, pick up, pick up, pick up my car. Baby Soro, Baby Soro. Girl, I be the one for you. Oh, God. My body on you, your body on me. Sweet by sweet love. Baby, now you're under me. Simply because I feel like I told you my life. Feel like I need you in my life. Nobody keeps telling me about it. It's maybe me. Feel like I'm going to my life. Feel like I need you in my life. Nobody keeps telling me. She told my love that love outside the book. She want to know the book. Yeah, but I want to give you some love. She outside the book. She still want to know the book. Yeah, if money don't lay, now wait till she get up. She tell me, say she got on her way. She got on any better way. Yeah. As the rubber don't day, the baby come the bell. See the baby don't come again. You don't forget Katina days. I've been the beg you to try. If I don't get you today, I go get them tomorrow. I think you want bigger than if I don't get you today, I go get them tomorrow. Say one for the money, three for the shorty. Now I don't know. One for the money, two for the two, three for the shorty. Now I don't know. Three for the money, three for the shorty. Now I don't know. One for the money, two for the two, three for the shorty. Now I don't know. You see this life, don't be so. I remember the month of December. Don't have been no care, been no tender. You check that man, because I was low. I've been the end of the high, but we do not ask to another him. How I wish, say, you did it. Back then, it's what I did. Those days, they do their butcher. So it's and I try to everyone in the battle. You give me love, I give you back. You give me this, I give you that. One time, I don't know who you are, so wonderful. If I leave you, now you, I go run back to you. I go run back to you. It's wrong for you, baby, I'm going away. Your love is true, I know you always be there. I'm coming for you, I'm going away. Your love is true, I know you always be there. No one could have you, nobody. No one could have you, nobody. No one could love you, nobody. No one could love you, nobody. No one can take my place. Bad energy, stay far away. Nothing you take body. Keep me, you stay far away. I told you tomato. If I don't go, then you I go come back to you. I go come back to you. Cause it's your for you. See, I'm going to let your life is strong. Confuse me. Tell me why you they confuse me, oh baby. Your body too attractive, and the way I fuck for you, it be like magic. Oh no, the way you did me, I go day. And I no go fit to come another day. I go to call you my baby. Together we go there, we no go fade away. Why be say that you in my mind? Say you know be outside of the light. Oh yeah, make you run away, make you fly away. Oh, no. Why be say that you in my mind? Say you know be outside of the light. Oh yeah, make you fly away, make you run away. Oh, no. Just say that go put your body. Just say that go what? Call me, you know say I go bring up for you. Take it, you know say I go bring up for you. So be in the part two, stepping at the place, everybody confused. Everything new, I like you, smoke and food, oh yeah, make you feel good. They told me everybody's feeling 2 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the moment, you don't wanna shine my light on. Get your life, look at my mom, you get your life on. Ain't nothing cooler than the wrong moves. When you do to the right song, Let's just this moment and put the shit on. I hope this memories I make you fall asleep. Before we can go on the phones on silent. Nobody's trying to bring sand to the beach. What would it take to change plan for the weekend? Tired, I'm trying to keep it like evening. The whole thing, keep all the preachings. Then we can make a lead with a Jesus. I like the girl in particular. You particular. I like the rest in particular. I like the girl in particular. You particular. I like the rest in particular. Give me that love, I wanna give me one feeling, yeah. Give me love, wanna be there, yeah. I need the first time I saw you there, yeah. Give me love, wanna be there, got it, go. Now you stop me, mommy, you already know, man. Got it, go. Me, I can't lie, got it particular. Can I see your particular? I'm just feeling you, I couldn't believe you, like, you're popular. I went there with my best friend Kule there with the girlfriend Chile. Get two girls and they like Takasule. So many pretty girls they in the mule. I just the one that they bring the party. Everything everything there. I get many girls with them, they come from away. AJ boys and they like it to play. Almost see go there. We just have been fun. We want to be done. Crazy just like this young. What with your friend they yeah they turn me down. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. Hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah. Hold on tight.
Doro me, I want you to love me. Doro me, baby. Doro me, doro. Kilo de. Why you wanna call me? Kilo de, baby. Kilo de, doro. Why
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting in the next 3 minutes, please. 3 minutes time.
Baby, say your matter, na matter, oh. My sherry go make I bet you like that, oh. Only one girl will behind me like Laga, oh. Every time I see your face, so I just stagger, oh. Yo, go down on the low, down on the low. Make it do I'm on the low, make it do I'm on the low. Baby, no one has to know, baby, no one has to know. Baby, my body, baby, my body, go down on the low, down on the low. Make it do I'm on the low, make it do I'm on the low. Your love is kind. Your love is patient. You fill my heart with so much peace and joy. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. You're amazing. You make my life feel brand new. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Excess love, oh. Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Excess love, oh. Excess love, oh. Your love is your love is patient. You my culture. It's so much more.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. I know some of us are muted, so we won't be able to say anything at the moment. I welcome us all this evening into this gathering of the inauguration of Creed executive members. So we have a line of a program in which some of our friends and the MC are going to be able to give us a brief outline of what we're going to do this evening. So this evening, we're going to have the first thing in line in the program is the Nigerian National Anthem. Nigerian National Anthem, DJ.
I so compatriot, Nigeria's long way to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor
Thank you very much. We do understand that we're working with the internet services, so that is quite understood. I'll go straight to the next thing in the inauguration program, which is the state-wide Cross River State anthem. That was, we're trying to showcase the creative ingenuity and tourism potential of our state as Cross River State with that anthem. We hope you have, and our visitors have everything to enjoy about being a Cross Riverian and also associating with Cross River State as a state in Nigeria. I will want to call upon Dr. Emmanuel Uche to please, you're going to help us do some housekeeping and working in line with some of the things that we're doing. Dr. Emmanuel Uche, please. While we wait for Dr. Emmanuel Uche, may I call on one of our brothers and Reverend Father Francis Eoro to lead us in opening prayer, please.
Apologies, everyone. Emmanuel Uche here. Unfortunately, I was muted while I was given permission to speak. I welcome everybody to this occasion. My responsibility this afternoon will be to let us know that we just have to speak by letting myself or the host know that we'd like to speak and will be unmuted. If you have something you need to say, check that it's not been said. If it's been said, there's no point re-emphasizing it. If it's been said, you just key into it. If you have a question, you can quickly drop it in the chat and I'll raise that and I'll make the host aware that such a question has been dropped. I think that's it at the moment. If you need to make a call, make sure you're on mute. If you need to respond to other domestic issues, please ensure that you're on mute. I think that will be all from me at the moment. Thanks for everyone.
Thank you very much, Dr. Uche. May I call on Mr. Antonio Tico to lead us in an opening prayer. Opening prayer, please.
We'll start our prayers in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Heavenly Father in heaven, we want to thank you for a day like this. We want to thank you for Creed. We want to thank you for the board members, for the new elected ESCO. We want to thank you for the inauguration that has been slated for today. We ask to God as we begin this journey, that you begin it with us. We ask to God that as we begin this program, that you take preeminence. At the end, may we have a cause to bless your name. We ask for your leadership. We ask for your guidance. We ask that you direct our steps. We ask to God that you use us to bring good tidings to our state, Cross River. For this, we ask through Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you very much for that wonderful prayer. The next in the program is the speech by the chairman of the board of directors, which is myself. I want to sincerely thank us for the privilege to witness this occasion. Distinguished guests, His Excellency, who has sent his representative, he told me he's going to be here with us present shortly. Members of Cross River State House of Assembly also are here. Our distinguished guest, the ambassador of Nigeria to the United States, and that of United Kingdom here in our gathering today. We also have that of Germany. We welcome you, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We welcome you into the gathering of Creed. Our royal fathers, our lords, temporal and spiritual, vice chancellors of universities in Cross River State, that of University of Calabar and that of Cross River University. We welcome you into this esteemed gathering. Our business leaders, academics, captains of industries, members of the board of directors, especially my humble and hardworking secretary, Mr. Patrick Achibon, Dr. Udie, who also served as the ELECO chairman, sorry. Mrs. Oster Mary, you are welcome. Also an ELECO member. Ms. Blessing Kibel, Mr. Thomas Mago Ode, and Mr. Ewaro Monde are members of Creed board. You are welcome into this gathering. The newly elected executive are respected men and women in Creed. In the General Assembly, members of the press that are here in our gathering and those that are listening to us, viewing through our social media handle. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Julius Utincho. I'm the chairman board of directors of Perseverance in the Diaspora Organization. I am a cross-functional project manager, researcher at the Research Center for Asset Management at GCU, and also the founder of 360 Low Carbon Innovation. I am before you today as the chairman of the board of directors of Perseverance in the Diaspora Organization. I am filled with immense pride and gratitude to welcome you all into this gathering. We gather here virtually today in the presence of highly respected individuals who have dedicated their lives to the betterment of our society and our state, Cross River. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, your presence today underscores the importance and significance of our cause. First, I want to express my deepest appreciation to His Excellency, our Governor, His Excellency, Senator Bassey Ederotu, for sending a representative to grace this occasion. I would like to extend our gratitude to the ambassadors of Nigeria in the United States and that of the United Kingdom for always standing and supporting this group that is dedicated to promoting the image of Cross River State, both home and in the diaspora. We are humbly proud of all you do for us as a people today, as we inaugurate the newly elected executive members of CREED. We embark on a journey filled with hope, determination, and a shared vision for prosperity of Cross River State and its people. Our organization, CREED, is driven by the belief that Cross Riverians living abroad possess a wealth of knowledge, expertise, and resources that can be harnessed for the development and advancement of our beloved state. Our goals and objectives are ambitious, yet they are rooted in deep love we have for our homeland. We aim to foster unity, collaboration, and deep development among Cross Riverians in the diaspora by bridging the gap between our global community and the local community back home. We do this through partnership with local and international organizations. We are seeking to create an opportunity to empower our people and drive sustainable growth in Cross River State. Though we faced significant challenge as we put on this organization 3 years ago to drive this cause. But so far, we believe in the opportunities that lie before us. We recognize the need to collaborate, not just within our diaspora community, but also the need to work with the people back home, while we also partner with international organizations, non-governmental organizations, and community-based organizations. With this synergy, we can create and work forward to make our state better. Our dear guests, in pursuit of this development, we are committed to promote education, innovation, and entrepreneurship. I believe that the newly elected
Chairman, you are muted. Chairman, you are muted. Unmute yourself. Thank you.
With your guidance and support to the newly elected members, they can achieve significant goals set for themselves. Together, we can build a Cross River State of our dream, driven by ingenuity, resilience, and determination of its people. I call on every member of CREED and all stakeholders to give the newly elected members the necessary support as we journey together. Thank you for your presence here today and for your unwavering support throughout our time at the board, trying to factor out ways in this journey together. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Cross River State. God bless CREED. So I will leave up the floor for the house. I know that I have made the newly elected president a co-host, so you will help us while I will wait for our next speaker. Thank you for your patience. While we wait for our guest speaker, I want to humbly also welcome the chairman transition committee in Cross River State, Ntufam Fidelis Ogo. You are welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us in the inauguration of CREATE ESCO. I also welcome Dr. Janet Ekpenyo. You are welcome, ma. Thank you for joining us. Please permit me to invite our guest speaker, the SSG to Cross River State Government, Professor Anthony Owaeno. Because of his tight schedule, he just left a meeting. He's going to speak to us through the phone I am talking to. I am on phone with him at the moment. Your Excellencies, please permit me to put Professor Anthony Owaeno on the phone while he talks to us within the short period of time. Thank you so much for your understanding.
Good evening, Nigerian Ambassador to the United States of America. Good evening, Nigerian Ambassador to the UK. Good evening, all our distinguished guests. Good evening, Nigerian diaspora. It's my pleasure to talk to you all on behalf of the federal government. An important issue as the one for which you are all interested in. Since our coming to power, and even before that, we've had a robust plan in which perseverance in the diaspora will play a very critical role in our development effort. We might understand that in the past, we have compared our governors as if people don't matter. But in fact, people, by your experience, by your exposure, by your interactions, and the opportunities for which we all have, are so important in our thinking framework. We cannot simply proceed and achieve maximum development effort without their cooperation. We've always believed following the federal government blueprint, which has been actually bringing so much about the diaspora into Nigeria. That same blueprint we all conceived during our campaign that perseverance in the diaspora are going to be critical factors in our development efforts. We know for certain that your reach, your experiences, your knowledge, and what you can contribute is far beyond what we can imagine in the health sector, education, international partners, and so much more. Therefore, in the government office, the domiciles and agencies of the diaspora, guest officers, who will be so willing to have a database of all perseverance in the diaspora that we can actually be interfacing with them on a daily basis, draw up an action plan upon which we are all going to see and interface. We believe that through such an just officer, all of you are going to bring the ideas, you can structure it for our best advantage. First of all, state is having so many problems. Huge debt burden, lack of education, poor infrastructure, and so much more. Even capacity. In fact, we are the least in the South or the southern of Nigeria, and almost the third to the last in the whole country in most development indices. And therefore, we believe that with our wealth of experience and contacts, we are going to play a critical role in trying to even explain the problem for which we face, and to bring us resource persons, contacts, capital, or what have you, to our benefit. Our biodiversity is actually affected, replenished by past governments. There's so much we're doing now in the transition community that is exposing so much lapse in the system. In fact, the entire system has collapsed, so to speak. We don't even know where to start as a new government. We were encouraged by the fact that you are there for us. You are even coming together on this platform, on this meeting. Gives us so much courage that yes, for the first time, that our job is even made easy. We're thinking on how to get all of it together. We are going to step ahead to really organize ourselves. I'm only waiting for us to now call you back and partner with us. Our hearts are full of gratitude. Whoever is the organizer, we need to be the leadership of all of you, that can actually be interfacing with all of you in every aspect of our development effort. I want to thank you, and I'll convey your message to the governor of His Excellency Prince Bassel too, who's actually very willing. In fact, he told me to tell all of you that by the time he gets their contact, we actually want to have another video conference with all of you. They actually know in the depths of his mind what he actually has planned to do with all of you, and how you can come in and speak to government and bring about development efforts of progress to the state. I want to thank all of you for your cooperation. I want to thank all of you for your interest. I want to thank all of you for your willingness to help Perseverance to come out from the woods which we find ourselves. It is bleak. Don't really know how to go about it because there's no indice of development that's actually on the good side right now. Poor root network, insecurity is here, and everything is actually on the negative side. But somehow we are encouraged by the fact that you are willing to partner with us. You are willing to support us. You are willing to help us do it possible. I thank you enough. I thank you enough, sorry. Thank you. God bless all of you. Good night.
Thank you so much, Professor Anthony Owueneno, the SSG to Cross River State Government. We thank you for that wonderful impromptu discussion with us as we inaugurate the CREED executive members. May I return back to Dr. Udie for housekeeping.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Prof. Thank you very much for your understanding. That the SSG couldn't log in through the Zoom to have an interface with us as we had hoped to have a discussion while we continue to plan to have a robust meetings with our stakeholders, including the Cross River State Government. We hope to have a meeting where everyone will be seated and have this discussion and conversation going for the development of our state. May I go straight to the next item in our program. Dr. Shea, please, I will appeal that if you are unmuted, don't mute yourself again. I'm looking for you at the moment. Okay. Please, Dr. Shea, don't mute yourself again. Thank you.
Appreciated. Appreciated, Mr. Chairman. Is someone else talking? Sorry. Yeah, sorry. So I was going to say, if anyone has any reaction to the speech we've received from the SSG to the Cross River State Government, you can leave it in the chat and we'll find a way to get that across to him for a response. But if we have a response here to any reaction to that speech, we're more than happy to pass that across to the General House. Thanks very much. If anyone has anything to say, just use the reactions on Zoom. Just raise your hand and we'll try our best to get to you to say whatever you have to say. May I request the chairman to please share the agenda so that the rest of us in the House can have an idea of what to expect next, please.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to do that right away. Please, may I call on Dr. O'Shea again and Professor Wilfred Omure to help us. The next item is introduction of our guest. So our distinguished guest will be introduced by you significantly. I know with this prompt information, we hope that you're going to identify our distinguished guest. I'm looking for Professor Omure. Okay, I've unmute you, Prof. Please don't mute yourself. Don't mute yourself, please. I'll acknowledge the Cross River Transition Committee Chairman again, Ntufam Fidelis Ogbo, and the dear wife that are in this gathering with us this evening. You are welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us today. I'll give the floor to Dr. Shea, please.
Thanks very much, Mr. Chairman. At this point, should we go on with the introductions of our guests, please?
Yes.
May I request the chairman to please just call them one after the other in any order and ask them to just introduce themselves. That will do for now. In any order. Just a few words. If you have anything, use the opportunity for the introduction to pass any information you have across to Chris whenever you're called upon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Shea. We have that second item where we're going to call on our guests to talk to us. We're getting to that soon. We're talking about anyone that joined us in this meeting, and you could identify while I'm busy with some other thing in the background. When you identify our guest, you please introduce them. Where is Dr. Odie? I think he has a concise list of our guests. Dr. Odie, please.
Need to unmute him.
Dr. Odie, please.
You may want to
Mr. President-elect, you are a co-host in this meeting. If you can identify Dr. Odie, please unmute him. I've unmuted him. I can't see him again.
Okay, Chairman, I think I can speak now. Thank you for the permission. Can I quickly just ask that we move to the next item in the agenda, and we'll make the introduction of people who will speak specially. And after inauguration, I think that is content there, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Odie. So we move swiftly to the function, which is introduction of the newly elected members to us for swearing in. Dr. Odie, you still have the floor. Please do not unmute yourself again.
Okay. Really sorry about that. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Good evening to everyone, including our diplomatic community, political elite, our elders in the diaspora, the newly elected ESCO, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Justin Udi. I'm joining this meeting from Nottingham in the United Kingdom. I am the ELECO chairman of CREED election 2023. And of course, they said that the glory of a well-prepared food, it does not go to the mother alone. It also goes to the child that fetches firewood for the preparation of the food. Pardon for that. May I also introduce other ELECO members in the person of Mrs. Augusta Mary Gabriel Ona, who worked tirelessly with Patrick Achibong, to ensure that we are all gathered here today. So thank you to these people, and thank you, Chairman, and everyone for joining. Quickly, before I introduce and mention names of our newly elected ESCO, possibly give a brief background of how we went through this and up until where we are today. So at about March 2023, this ESCO, sorry, the ELECO, that's Electoral Committee, was formed. And I've just mentioned a list of people that were members of the committee. We were given the terms of reference to work with. We were also given the constitution of GRID to work with, as well as we ourselves preparing electoral guidelines. These three documents became the three frameworks which we use to conduct this election from the beginning to the end. Briefly, part of the process was that we adopted a self-nomination approach, which means that everybody that will be inaugurated today nominated themselves. No, there was no anybody nominating someone because according to our constitution, particularly I think Article 3, number 1, say that GRID is open to anybody who is a member to run this election and whoever want to. So we adopted this principle and ensure that the process was open to everybody who felt really capable to contest and run for various positions. That means that there was no zoning and there was no recognition of people from anywhere. As a matter of fact, we recognize our sisters who are married outside Cross River, and also recognize the fact that some people who married into Cross River will also be eligible to contest and run this election up until where we are today. We, of course, opened an electoral register, which people registered, and those people that registered were sent a digital voters link, and they were able to cast their votes accordingly. The result was announced. Then the entire GRID ESCO, GRID board members and the General House were shown the back end of the electoral results, which means we open up the digital system to show them as part of the quality assurance process and the transparency that we promised. As a matter of fact, we were given 2 weeks to conduct this election, and myself and my team worked tirelessly across board to ensure that we delivered within 2 weeks, and that was what we did. So in conclusion, I would say the process was really free, it was fair, it was transparent, and as a matter of fact, it was peaceful. So all positions, according to the Constitution, 9 of them, with the 9th one being regional liaison officers, were contested for, and we have most of them in here that will be inaugurated today. Mr. Chairman, dear distinguished guests, because of the tranquility of this election and how we're able to conduct it, we are gathered today, and it is my honor to introduce to you for inauguration, especially to the oath officer, this newly elected executive. So what we will do shortly is to first, I will introduce to you the oath officer and reel out the names of the elected executive and hand them over to the oath officer for oath of office. So we will have the oath of allegiance and oath of office to Mr. President, and then the rest of other executives will be inaugurated all together, or they will take their oath of office all together. So briefly, let me give us an idea of who the oath officer is. Michael Kwam is our oath officer for today. He obtained a Bachelor in Law from the University of Calabar, Nigeria, a Master's in International Trade and Economics Law, majoring in money laundering and terrorist financing, and another master's degree in risk management and insurance from the University of West of England in the United Kingdom. Because of this background, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and Mr. Chairman, we are pleased to appoint him to be the oath officer on this particular occasion. So may I please invite Michael, Pastor Michael Kwam, if you are there, please.
Pastor Michael, if you are here, please wave your hand so that I can pin you to the screen. We've got so many people in here. Hopefully can you keep waving while I roll on to see if I can? Okay, thank you.
Okay, so Michael is there, I think. Michael, can you speak, please, so that I can hear you if I can?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me, please?
All right, thank you. I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right, my name is Michael, and it's an honor and a privilege to be invited to administer the oath of office to those who won the elections. And I don't know if I should go ahead and do that immediately, or I should wait for some other protocols to go through before we begin to administer the oath. But it is important that oaths are administered to people, because these are ways by which we bind them to the obligations that they want to hold in office and the duties that are expected from them. So I don't know, do I go ahead? Because I don't have a list of the names, and if you call the names, okay.
Okay, the ELECO chairman is going to call the names. You're going to administer after the names. You're going to administer the oath to the president, then followed by the other elected executive. ELECO chairman, you have the floor, please.
All right, thank you so much. This is not working well from here. So just to acknowledge that you are the oath officer. So I will now start reading them. I'll start from liaison officers based on what I have. First in the list, liaison officer for Asia is Nkim Mbe Ojong. I believe Nkim Mbe Ojong is here. Liaison officer for the Middle East, Mr. Idago Emmanuel Ode. And liaison officer for Africa is Dr. Valentine Ntui. Liaison officer for North America is Olom Egana Basil Oka. Our liaison officer for Europe is Anthony Otiko. Our project coordinator is Augustine Obi. The public and membership relations officer to be inaugurated today is Isione Lawal. The finance officer is Mr. Paul Ona. Also to be inaugurated as Assistant Secretary is Solomon Eko. While the Secretary to be inaugurated is Ignatius Oli. The Vice President-elect warming up for inauguration is Patient Oluwasetu. And the last, of course, not the least, is Mr. President-elect and the person of Mr. Christopher Lekan. So back to you, oath officers. So these are the names of people that I've mentioned, the names of the elected officers that I've mentioned, and I can confirm that they are here and ready to take the oath of office, sir.
Mr. Chairman, before you go ahead, someone asked a question if you indicate the countries they are living in. So if you want to help us with that, if you don't, I will also had the consultation we made, because we have 2 continents that we want people to mobilize our members in those continents, Australia and the South America. I want 2 people that we have discussed to be in acting capacity pending when elections will be conducted to fill those offices in Australia and the South America, which is Architect Epo Otu and Engineer Bassi, Otu Bassi, to fill those offices pending when elections will be conducted and people fill those offices. Thank you. Eleko Chairman, please.
Okay, if just to mention countries where they live, that's I'll do. Just trying to skip things so that we manage time properly. So I'll start now from the top. The president-elect, Mr. Christopher Lekan, lives in the US. Patience Oluwaseun, the vice president-elect, lives in the UK. Ignatius Oli, the secretary-elect, lives in Germany. Solomon Echo, assistant secretary, Germany. Paul Ona, finance officer, lives in the US. Isione Lawal, public and membership relations officer, Germany. Augustine Obi, project coordinator, UK. Anthony Otiko, liaison officer, Europe, UK. Olom Egana Basil Oka, liaison officer, North America, USA. Dr. Valentine Ntui, liaison officer, Africa, lives in Kenya, Nairobi. Idagu Emmanuel Ode, liaison officer for the Middle East, lives in Dubai. And Nkim Mbe Ojong, liaison officer for Asia, lives in Japan. Thank you so much. And that is a list.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Deleko Chairman. You did a wonderful job. We really appreciate you and your team. Engineer Patrick Achibon, who also doubles as the secretary to the CREED Board of Directors, and Mrs. Oster Mary Gabriel Ona. Thank you guys for that wonderful, wonderful job you did for CREED. Oath officer, please.
All right. Thank you very much, Chairman of the Board. I would like to have the President first. And I know it is a virtual meeting, but I'd like to understand that he's available if he can say something for me to attest to the fact that I am swearing in or administering oath to the President directly. So can the President just indicate by saying something and letting me know your name?
I'm right here. My name is Christopher Lekan, based in the United States of America.
All right. Thank you very much, Christopher Lekan. Where you are, do you have a Bible or anything, or you just want to affirm or take the oath by affirmation?
I can get a Bible, but that will work. Just give me a minute. Let me get it back.
And maybe that will go to other officers as well. If you want to swear or want to affirm, if you want to swear, you may need to have a Bible. If you want to affirm, you just raise your hand and affirm in your honor. All right. So this is administration of oath of office for the President, Cross River State, Cross Riverians in diaspora. You repeat after me and you fill your names in the appropriate places. I, your name?
Christopher Lekan.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will be faithful.
That I will be faithful.
And bear true allegiance.
And bear true allegiance.
To the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And that I will preserve.
And that I will preserve.
Protect.
Protect.
And defend the Constitution.
And defend the Constitution.
Of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Our first oath of allegiance is a general oath of allegiance that every Nigerian must take in entering into an office. Now, this second one is the oath of office of the President, Cross Riverians in the diaspora, specifically. Do I still have you?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So you repeat after me again. I, your name?
I, Christopher Lekan.
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that as president
of CREED,
of Cross Riverians in the diaspora, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability.
I will discharge my duties to the best of my abilities.
Faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Faithfully and in accordance to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The Constitution of CREED.
The Constitution of CREED.
And in the overall interest of Cross River State.
And in the overall interest of Cross River State.
Taking into cognizance.
The
interest of the sovereignty.
The interest of the sovereignty.
Integrity.
Solidarity.
Well-being. And the prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And the prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
That I will strive to preserve the interests.
That I will strive to preserve the interests.
That welfare and the aspiration of Cross Riverians in the diaspora. Promoting the values. Principles. Ideals and cultures. Of all the people of Cross River State. That I will not allow my personal interests or cultural affiliations. To influence my official conduct. Or my official decisions. That I will, to the best of my ability. Preserve. Protect. And defend the Constitution of CREED. And the cultural heritage of all peoples of Cross River State. That in all circumstances. I will do right to all the peoples of Cross River State. That I will act in the highest standard of integrity. Probity. Accountability. And according to the Constitution of CREED. Without fear or favor. Affection or ill will. That I will strive to foster unity. And represent the interests of Cross Riverians.
And protect the interests of.
And represent the interests of Cross Riverians. And seek collaborations for the empowerment and protection of Cross Riverians in the diaspora. That I will devote myself. To the service and well-being of Nigeria. Cross Riverians in the diaspora. And ensuring our objectives are achieved. So help me God. At this point, if you have a copy of the oath you've sworn, you could sign and put your name and append your name as well. Thank you. You could make that signature now.
It's right there.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. So we have the president, and I present the president of River State in diaspora, to the chairman of the board and to the local committee. And we'll take the next vote after that.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that wonderful oath of office, administer the oath officer. Thank you. May I call on the LECO chairman to present other members, including those in acting capacity for administration of oath. Thank you. And I also want to ask when you are called, you wave or you raise your hand up so that I will unmute you. If you're called, just wave your hands.
Okay, thank you, Chairman, once again. Permit me to now again mention the rest of other elected executive for oaths of office and formal inauguration. And I'm going to start with the Vice President. The Vice President, Patience Olua Chetu. Next is the Secretary. Secretary is Mr. Ignatius Oli. Okay, I can see Ignatius there. The Assistant Secretary is Solomon Echo. Solomon is there. The next person is the Finance Officer, Mr. Paul Ona. You can see Paul there. And the next for the oath of office, Mr. Chairman, is the Public and Membership Relations Officer in the person of Isione Lawa. Next to Mrs. Lawal is the liaison officer for Europe, Mr. Anthony Otiko. Right, can see Anthony there. The next person is Dr. Valentine Ntui, liaison officer for Africa. Also to be inaugurated, Mr. Chairman, is a liaison officer for the Middle East, Mr. Idago Emmanuel Odi. Next is the liaison officer for Asia in the person of Nkim Mbe Ojo. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. That will be all from my side. And sorry, the other names, you just help me in mentioning that if you want to get it done. Otherwise, it's not.
Architect Ekbo Otu.
I think Mr. Chairman omitted a name.
Did I omit a name for North America?
Yes.
There's an officer for North America.
If you are not unmuted yet, raise your hand. Just wave.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, if you can search the participants, search for Idago. Idago has not been unmuted. Just search. I think the names are alphabetical, in alphabetical order. If you search for them.
Okay, thank you.
Don't mute yourself after you've been on mute, please, because it's like the system will have to go around the clock.
And the second person, Richard Otubasi. Is Richard Otubasi here? Okay, thank you. We return back to the LECO chairman.
So, okay, I've mentioned all the names. The last on the list was Olom Egana Basiluka, who is a liaison officer for North America. So, with all due respect, Barrister Michael, these are the elected officials that are ready for oath of office, please. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Chairman of ELECO. I just want to confirm, are all of them available? Have all of them indicated interest and available now to be sworn in or affirmed or to take the oath?
Yes, sir, you can go ahead.
All right.
They have to respond.
For us, for it not to be rancorous, because it's a virtual meeting and it will be difficult to have everybody at once say their names. I will only at this point ask that when I mention each person will do it individually according to the ELECO chairman. You help me here at this point. Once I say I, for the first, we'll not do it for the second. We'll only do it for the second when it comes to the oath of the office itself. There are two allegiance we'll be taking. The first one is the general allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The second is the allegiance, the oath of office for the office itself that you occupy. So for the first one, once I say I, we'll go in the order by which the chairman, the ELECO chairman has announced the name. The vice president will say his name, the secretary, and the offices will cascade in that order. And in the second one, once I say I, you already have the names. You don't need to mention your name at that point. You only need to mention your office when we get to the point that has to do with your office. We say that as your office, then we'll not take it individually again as well. Please pardon us. We have to do this properly to ensure that everybody is accounted for. It is an official function at this moment. So are we ready?
Yes.
Yes. You understand me?
I understand you. I understand you clearly. I understand you clearly. If you want me to give it by number, I will say number 1 is Patience. Number 2 will be Ignatius. Number 3 will be Solomon. Number 4 will be Paul. 5 will be Isiones. 6 will be Augustine. 7 will be Anthony. 8 will be Olom Egana. 9 will be Valentine. 10 will be Idagu. And 11 will be Nkembe.
All right. The elected officers, do you understand your numberings at this point?
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
So the first is oath of allegiance, and I will start. I, and can we now follow the order? I, the vice president, down. Your name?
I.
Vice president?
I, Patience Oluwaseto.
I.
Secretary?
Oli. I, Solomon Echo.
I, Polonius Honor.
I, Lawal Isone Orok.
I, Obi Augustine Obon. I, Anthony Tiko.
I, Olom Egana Basiluka.
I, Valentine Tui.
I, Dagwe Mandolode.
I, Nkembe Ojo.
Is that the last?
That is the last, Mr. Oath Officer, sir.
All right, thank you. So the next thing will be, I will read out because it's going to be difficult for everybody to echo back in. Just look at what you are reading. I'll read it out to you. Where I will need your input is in the last statement. We say, so help me God, and everybody will say that together. So I will do the reading for us so that to make it easy. Do solemnly swear, affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And can everybody join together and say, so help me God?
So help me God. So help me God.
Thank you very much. Now we take the oath of office itself. Oath of office for your different offices of perseverance in the diaspora. You don't need to mention your name in the first part. You will only need to mention your offices again as it cascades down. I, the different officers, do solemnly swear, affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That as, we begin with the Vice President.
As Vice President, creed.
The next person.
As Secretary General of Perseverance in the Diaspora.
As Assistant Secretary of Perseverance in the Diaspora.
As Finance Officer of Perseverance in the Diaspora.
As Public and Membership Relations Officer of Perseverance in the Diaspora.
Okay, the next person.
As Project Coordinator, Perseverance in the Diaspora.
As Liaison Officer, Europe, Creed.
As Liaison Officer for North America, Cross River in the Diaspora.
As Liaison Officer, Middle East of Perseverance living in the Diaspora.
As Liaison Officer, Africa, Creed.
As Liaison Officer, Asia, Perseverance in the Diaspora.
That will be the end. What of us, sir?
All right, so we'll do it, take a little bit different. Once I read the first statement, the Vice President will repeat after me. The second statement, the Secretary. The third statement, the office cascade that way. So I read the first statement, an officer repeats after me. So the Vice for the Vice President now. Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Do solemnly swear that I'll be faithful and bear allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And for the Secretary, that as Secretary of the Cross River State Perseverance Diaspora, I'll discharge my duties to the best of my ability.
That as Secretary General of all Perseverance in the Diaspora, I will discharge my duties faithfully.
Continue again, Secretary, and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And in accordance to the Federal Republic of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of, and in accordance to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Constitution of Creed.
Constitution of
again. And in the overall interest of Cross River State.
And in the overall interest of Cross River State.
The next officer, taking into cognizance the interest of the sovereignty.
Taking into cognizance the interests of the sovereignty.
Integrity.
Integrity.
Solidarity.
Solidarity.
And well-being.
And well-being.
And prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The next officer, that I will strive to preserve the interests.
That I will strive to preserve the interests.
Welfare.
And
aspirations. Of all Perseverance.
In the diaspora.
The next officer, promoting the values. Principles. Ideals. And culture. Of all people of Cross River State. The next officer, that I will not allow my personal interest.
That I will not allow my personal interests.
Or cultural affiliations. To influence my official conduct.
Or my official decisions.
The next officer, that I will. To the best of my ability. Preserve. Protect. And defend the Constitution of Creed. And the cultural heritage of all peoples of Cross River State. The next officer, that in all circumstances, I will do right to all peoples of Cross River State. That I will act in the highest standard of integrity.
that I will act in the highest standard of integrity,
probity,
and
accountability, according to the Constitution of Crete.
According to the Constitution of Crete.
The next officer, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I will strive to foster unity, and represent the interests of Cross-Riverians, and seek collaborations for the empowerment and protection of Cross-Riverians in the diaspora. The next officer, and that I will devote myself
to
the service and well-being of Nigeria. Cross-Riverians in the diaspora.
Cross-Riverians at home and in the diaspora.
And ensuring our objectives are achieved.
And
if this hasn't gone all round to all officers, can every other officer or everybody echo together, so help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you very much. The honor. And please, if you have your oath of office with you at the moment, can you just sign it and append your name as well? And then let the house see. And that would be me doing my duty for you today. So can you just sign your oath of office and then append your name? If you have it with you, the sheet of paper, can you just sign? I believe Eleko Chair, they all have it. Am I right?
Yes, sir. They all have it.
So if you have it, can you just sign it and present it back to the Eleko Chair or the chairman of the board? Let's just finish with that. The vice chairman, if you've signed it, can we see you present yours, the secretary, or maybe the key officers? The Eleko Chair will be able to coordinate this at the end of the meeting to get it from everyone. I just want to thank the chairman of the board for giving me the privilege to do this to Cross-Riverian. I consider that a big honor, and the Eleko Chair as well. Thank you. God bless you. And I know Creed is going to do marvelous things for Cross-Riverian. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Officer Barrister.
Yeah, mute. Okay.
Okay. So I was saying thank you so much, Officer Barrister Michael Mkwon, for that wonderful responsibility. Really appreciate you. For our officers, we're very grateful. Please do append your signature and your name, and you return that to me to the same medium which it was sent to you. It will be fine. Show them a clap emoji if you can. I want to say thank you again, Mr. Chairman, and everybody for coming to witness this. And of course, thank you, Augusta Mary. Thank you, Patrick Achibong, for all your efforts. Chairman, back to you.
Okay. Thank you, the Eleko Chairman, for a job well done. I'm going to call on the president, the newest president in town, the president of Crete, to present his inaugural address to us, please.
Thank you, Chairman, Board of Trustees, Chairman, Board of Directors, Dr. Julius Uti Ncho, very distinguished members of the Board of Trustees of Cross River in the diaspora, Let me also use this opportunity to recognize the representative of the Cross River State government, Professor Anthony Owen Eno, who is the current secretary to the Cross River State government. Also, the Consular General of Nigeria to Atlanta, Georgia State Ambassador Dr. Ina Maila, Ambassador Dr. Regina Ocheni, Deputy Head of Mission, Nigeria Mission to Germany, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Calabar, that I know they are online watching, and the Vice Chancellor of the Cross River State University of Technology. Also, the immediate past Commissioner for Health, Dr. Janet Ekpenyong, immediate past Commissioner for Health, Cross River State. Also, our father, Dr. Ntufam Fidelis Ubo, and his dear wife, former Executive Secretary, National Planning Commission, and the chairman of the Cross River State Transition Review Committee. There are a whole lot of very distinguished personalities who are in this group: business executives, diasporians, academia. But let me go to our royal fathers and our spiritual fathers, members of the Cross River in the diaspora community, and Cross Riverians watching online, and those who are also here with us live, and those who will watch this event after the inauguration, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is with humility that I address all of you on this special occasion to mark the first executive of Cross Riverians in the Diaspora Organization, CREATE. I wish to extend my warmest gratitude to the good people of Cross River State living in the diaspora for saddling us with managing the affairs of this organization. This event is significant because it represents two milestones: the beginning of a new era to unite Cross River State citizens living in the diaspora in various countries, and the inauguration of an organizational structure that will coordinate the day-to-day activities of CREATE. Let me also seize this opportunity to thank God for making it possible for Cross Riverians to elect me as their president. The outcome of the election and those that emerged reflects your support and dedication to the growth and development of Cross River State, home and abroad. During the election last month, Cross Riverians in the diaspora voted us into various offices to provide efficient, accountable, and transparent leadership to the people in the diaspora. On behalf of the pioneering executive of Cross River in the Diaspora Organization, I would like to state that we understand the task and the responsibilities before us and are willing and capable of living up to the expectations. Cross Riverians in the Diaspora Organization is a non-political, non-ethnic, and newly established socio-cultural organization that aims to promote mutual understanding and support programs that accelerate socio-political, economic, and cultural change in Cross River State, taking the welfare of diaspora first into account. Although we all live in the diaspora, the distance has not deviated from the interest, love, and passion in contributing to the welfare and progress of each other and our dear state. Not too long ago, we manifested our commitment to the development of Cross River State during the 2022 general elections. Cross Riverians in the diaspora engaged the 3 frontline gubernatorial candidates from 3 political parties, Senator Prince Bassey Otu, Senator Sandy Ono, and Mr. Hussaini Uguru Hussaini in the Zoom conversation to listen to their manifestos, share our expectations, and support the electoral process. At an individual level, we provided the support, and today we have a governor, Prince Bassey Otu. We will galvanize support from within ourselves and our viable networks to support the state. Furthermore, CREED will collaborate with relevant agencies in education, technology, sports, security, climate change, agriculture, forest conservation, tourism, and donate outcomes free to Cross River State. More so, we will harness the competencies, skills, potentials, connections, and knowledge of the diaspora community for our welfare and the development of our state. I wish to emphasize that Cross River State has smart, intelligent, educated, and passionate citizens living in the diaspora who are willing and capable of supporting the advancement of information technology, healthcare development, youth skill, and empowerment opportunities for our youths. Let me be very clear. Our priority will be on the members of CREED living or relocating to the diaspora. As an organization, we have the resources to assist each other in several ways. The welfare of our members in the diaspora is top priority. And we will network with active members, sister Nigerian communities in the diaspora, and foreign governments where Cross Riverians and Nigerians reside to ensure they benefit immeasurably from what legally belongs to them. Nonetheless, the diaspora community has contributed immensely to the Nigerian economy through knowledge transfer and remittances. The majority of those contributions also came from Cross Riverians in the diaspora. The vision of CREED correlates with the blueprint of the effort of the Nigerian government to engage efficiently with diaspora community. More so, the International Organization for Migration confirmed that the Nigerian government has articulated a clear policy direction to effectively utilize, support, and engage the diaspora for national development through the creation in 2003 of the Nigerian National Volunteer Service, the setting up of the House Committee on Diaspora Affairs, and the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Foreign Affairs and Diaspora. And most recently, the establishment of the Nigeria Diaspora Commission. These commissions are potential for CREED to network and ensure that the interest and aspiration of Cross Riverians and every Nigerian living in the diaspora are protected and always supported. We will register our presence with these bodies in the next 3 years. Establishing a worldwide organization is challenging. And for the past 2 years, everyone has shown commitment, courage, and dedication. Therefore, on behalf of the elected executive, let me commend the effort of the Board of Directors, the Electoral Committee, and the General Assembly for your determination, relentless sacrifices to ensure that Cross River State has an organization that represents a home away from home. CREED serves as a community of Cross Riverians living in the diaspora and offers the opportunity to brainstorm on sensitive issues affecting Cross River State and then mobilize modalities to assist our citizens and government in creating a better society. Upon assumption of office today, the executive will consult relevant stakeholders to identify programs and projects that will impact the lives of our members in the diaspora and the citizens in Cross River State at home. However, we will also work towards organizing a Cross River State entrepreneurship workshop and health outreach program in Cross River State in 2025. We're also going to host a Cross River Diaspora Summit in 2026. We're also going to establish a Cross River Diaspora Welfare Standing Committee to network with Nigeria's foreign missions and foreign governments to advise on legal, educational, professional, and personal support to CREED members where required. The creation of our state in May 1967 by General Yakubu Gowon has witnessed several challenges and developmental strides. These are factors that are common to human societies and governance. CREED members live in developed economies and are aware that government alone cannot provide for the needs of its citizens. As a result, CREED will network with the private sector and relevant organizations to support our state and local government in accomplishing some of their responsibilities without seeking any gain in return. Our members possess the best skills, competencies, expertise, and education to support the advances in developmental programs in Cross River State. The organization is open and available to provide technical support and advice to help the government and private sector to thrive, as we believe in the prosperity and progress of Cross River State. CREED believes in the growth of Cross River State. Finally, I cannot complete this address without recognizing our friends, brothers, and sisters that contested the election with us. Your wealth of experience and support will help us to create an organization that will reflect your expectations. I invite you all to partner with CREED and let us make the difference together. Long live CREED. Long live Cross River State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that wonderful speech. Thank you very much, indeed. We now go to the next item in our inauguration program. Where we call on our guest to give us goodwill messages to the elected members. May I call on Ambassador Dr. Amina, please, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Do I have the floor?
Yes, Your Excellency, you have the floor.
All right, thank you very much. What can I say after that very powerful speech by my wonderful brother, the President-elect, Ambassador Christopher Lakan. Excellencies, Chairman, Board of Trustees, other members, organizers of this wonderful event, executives, and esteemed members of the Cross Riverians in the Diaspora Organization, other eminent personalities, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Please regard me from today going forward as one of you, a Cross Riverian. Thank you very much. I consider it a great honor and privilege to be with you as we celebrate this momentous occasion in the history of this great organization. Today, we witness the official inauguration of the executive members who will lead CREED into a new era of unity, development, and collaboration among Cross Riverians worldwide. This day marks a significant milestone in our journey towards harnessing the immense potential and expertise of our diaspora community for the betterment of our beloved Cross River State and by extension, our great nation. It is more delightful that it is happening during my tenure as the Consul General at the Nigerian Consulate here in Atlanta, overseeing the region where the President-elect of CREED is residing, and to tell you he's fully in support of the consulate. And as I hear him take the oath, you know, he has done much more than what he has today sworn into office. He has gone over and above the call of duty to support the government here in this jurisdiction that I serve. So I'm really proud. I heard him with all admiration, and I know he will steer the Cross Riverians here in the diaspora and I mean all over, worldwide, with so much more than whatever we expect from him. So I'm here to support you. And I mean, this event is coming at no better time, especially at a time in the country's history when the new administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is placing top priority on collective national effort towards the building of a new Nigeria. Let me begin by extending my heartfelt congratulations to the newly installed executive members of CREED. Each of you is an accomplished individual driven by a deep commitment to contributing to the growth and progress of Cross River State. Your tireless efforts and unwavering dedication have earned you the trust and respect of our community. And today, we trust you with the responsibility of guiding CREED's initiatives and ensuring its resounding success. As we gather virtually from different corners of the world, we are reminded of the remarkable individuals who make up CREED. You are our ambassadors, our torchbearers, and our bridge builders. Your achievements, both personal and professional, serve as a testament to the exceptional talent and resilience that emanates from Cross River State. Through your achievements, you have brought honor not only to yourselves, but also to the land of your birth. CREED was founded with a noble vision to bring together Cross Riverians who live across the globe, united by a shared heritage and a deep love for our state. It is an organization driven by the desire to foster unity, development, and collaboration among our people, transcending geographical boundaries. Today, we embark on a journey that will enable us to harness the collective strength and wisdom of our diaspora community. We live in a world where distance no longer limits our ability to connect and contribute. Technology has transformed the way we interact, collaborate, and share knowledge. Through CREED, we have the opportunity to tap into this vast network of talent and expertise. We have the power to leverage the collective intelligence of our community and channel it towards the development and progress of Cross River State. But let us not forget the challenges that lie before us. Our state, like many others, faces its fair share of hurdles on the path of progress. It is in times like these that we must come together to pool our resources and work as a unified force. CREED serves as a platform for us to do just that, to leverage our collective power and make a lasting impact on the lives of other fellow Cross Riverians all over the world. As we inaugurate this wonderful executive team today, we do so with the utmost confidence in their abilities to lead us towards our shared vision. They have been chosen not only for their individual achievements, but also for their unwavering commitment to the betterment, of course, of Cross River State. They are the guardians of our dreams entrusted with the responsibility of shaping our collective destiny. Let this inauguration ceremony be a reminder of our potential, our strength, and our resolve. Let it serve as a rallying call for all Cross Riverians, both at home and abroad, to join hands and work towards a brighter future. Together, we can overcome any obstacle, surmount any challenge, and achieve greatness beyond measure. Today, we celebrate the birth of a new chapter in the history of CREED. Let us remember the words of Helen Keller, one of my most wonderful quotes. We once said, Helen Keller, one of my favorite, like I said, alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Let us embrace the spirit of unity, collaboration, and innovation that CREED represents. Let us channel our passion, our talent, and our expertise towards creating a cross-river state that we can all be so much proud of. Once again, to the newly inaugurated executive members of CREED and to my dear brother, Ambassador Christopher Lekan, may your journey be filled with purpose, perseverance, and unparalleled success. And may CREED be a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change, a unifying factor and a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Cross-Riverians in the diaspora. Let me conclude by reiterating that I have always highlighted in every Nigerian organization meeting that I have been opportuned to speak. As the Nigerian Consul General, I am here not to lead, but to serve. My doors are readily open and my entire team in the consulate in Atlanta is fully professionally equipped to deliver outstanding consular service to you all. We are poised and fully prepared to take the relations between Nigeria and the parts of the United States under our jurisdiction to a new level. I look forward to seeing what the newly inaugurated CREED executives have to offer. I have no doubt in their ability to win in all their endeavors. Thank you for listening and God bless you all.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much for that wonderful message to the newly elected executive members of CREED. Thank you so much. Thank you kindly. Thank you indeed. May I call on our next guest, Our next guest is Ambassador Dr. Regina Ocheni, Deputy Head of Mission Nigeria, Mission to Germany. Your Excellency, ma'am.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. May I start with appreciating the representative of His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State, if he's still here with us. The members of the National Assembly, I understand, are here with us as well. My colleagues, Excellency, Dr. Amina, and I believe the US, you said is also here with us, the host ambassador of the UK. I appreciate you for being here with us. The board of trustees and the chairman himself, you've been doing a wonderful work. I appreciate you. The new ESCO, our new president, newly inaugurated. I congratulate you and I appreciate you. I want to say that I am really, really proud, really, really happy and honored to have witnessed what transpired before us this evening. I am proud to be a Cross Riverian and to associate with you, to see how much you have done, especially when I heard what the Secretary to the State Government had to say And when I hear of the much you have done, even before this day, I thank you so very much for the efforts you've made and the efforts you are making. Chairman, you are frowning. Am I being heard? Are you hearing me?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I thought maybe network. So once again, it is my honor. I feel really privileged to be here with you and to offer my words of congratulations and a few words of advice to the new ESCO and to every member of CREED. Now, one may ask, why being a member of CREED? Why belong to any association at all? And a lot of Nigerians leave our shores, and when they come out, they want to just hide from, in fact, some don't even want to identify themselves as Nigerians. But I want to thank those of you who are here and to send the message that it is really very good for us to come together like this. For one reason, that even the Bible encourages us not to neglect the gathering of brethren. It is good for us to come together. It is when we are together that our strength is more, unity. It is also when we are together like this that we overcome most of the obstacles that face us, especially because the place we are have their own culture, which is different from ours. And because of that, so many of our people who come out make so many silly mistakes that they end up regretting. Some have to be deported back, some are thrown in prisons, and so many other ugly news that we have to deal with in the embassies. So I want to again say, it is a wonderful thing what you are doing, and to encourage those who are not here as you live here to pass the word that it is good that we come together around each other, because when we are together, one, we fight as a unit. I believe this US crisis, Black Lives Matters, is still very fresh in our memories. Things like this, ugly things like this are happening. And when you are alone, you fight alone. But when you are together with your people, you know, scripture says, if one chase 1,000, 10 will chase hundreds of thousands. And so I encourage us to keep up this good work. Like my sister, Ambassador Amina, said, the world is a global village today. And so it is much, much easier for us to meet with each other. For instance, I'm sitting here in Berlin and I am communicating with all of us from different parts of the world. So it makes it much easier for us to communicate. So I kindly encourage that we keep up this good work. Another issue is the issue of empowerment. Indeed, when I listen to the president's address, I am encouraged. A lot is happening back home. We all know our states. We know that our resources, as it stands now, is so little. And so we really need to put our heads together. We really need to look at what we have, what we can do to lift our states high. And I don't even need to dwell on that because that has been exhaustively discussed here. I can only encourage you to go to work with what you have said, and let us look at the resources that God has blessed our state, and with you from the outside, with the knowledge that you have, with the experiences you have gone, you have acquired to help our government back home to see how we can help our people. And in this regard, I want to urge us that education is really very, very critical. So the new government, please, as you are going to work, I will want to urge that you look at how best we can assist with educating our young ones, to take them off the streets, take them off this gang, cult life, and so on and so forth. And when we talk about education today, we are talking, the world is talking of AI. So those of you in the science field, see how much you can help, you know, to break it down and to how we can assist back home to fit our schools for our children to be educated. And then, of course, you talk about empowerment, empowering the vulnerable ones back at home. You know, our state, we have a lot of women who are still, you know, struggling in the farms and so on. And even when you talk about the farms, you know that most of these are not yielding like we used to know it those days. So whatever you can do to help, please go ahead and do that. Now back to the new government, and you said your primary focus, of course, is the welfare of Nigerians, cross-riverians in diaspora. And in that aspect, I want to stress one of the problems we see our Nigerians face so much is the issue of children being taken away from parents. And how can you help? I am happy that we already have legal luminaries in our midst, and some of them I am sure will be well versed in migration, legal, what's the language? That are good in migration laws. So please, wherever you are, whichever country you are, try as much as possible to know their laws, and then CREED as a whole can have programs where you educate our people who come out, so that we don't end up losing our children, losing our youths, losing our children who, if a family comes out, and then when the family is going back, it is just the father and mother, or the father alone, or the mother alone, and the children have been left behind because of one mistake or the other. That really, really is something I will urge that you look into. Work with the embassies. All embassies are open to working with you. You know, the problem with embassies is we come and we go. But you are based there. Some of you have been there 10, 15, 20 years. You know most of these things. When you work closely with the embassies, you equip them better to know how to serve Nigerians. Okay? That is one of the encouragement I will want to give to you. And then I will also want to urge that you educate our people to guide their utterances when they are outside, when they are on the social media. I don't want to go into details in that. I believe you already get the point there. Guide your utterances. When you are speaking with people, when you are online, okay? Please talk to our people. Talk to our people, especially as they are coming in. And one of the trends again that is coming up now is this issue of not cultism now. Let me maybe blanket word fraud. And it has to do a lot with our students. It has to do a lot with our students. This, is it the common word now is Yahoo, working from out here, liaising with some other persons back at home to, fraudulently get money or whatever from the citizens of the country where you are. A lot of networking is going on now with different security agencies working to see some of these things. We are online. You understand what I am saying. So please, our students, I believe that some of the ESCOs, especially the liaison officers, please work along with the student bodies to educate these students, to guide them, and to help them to come out of these fraudulent activities. Okay? Please, these are some of the things that I will want to pass on to you to help our people so that we came out here, we will conquer, and we will go back home to the glory of God. I want to thank you for this little. I know so many other persons are there to talk. I will want to request that I heard about 3 of the ESCOs are from Germany. I will hope that they will make effort for us to see, and I am ready to walk along with them, with Creed, because in fact, yes, something else I must mention is that I want to encourage you to join NIDO. In your various countries where you are, Creed is for your states. NIDO, Nigerians in Diaspora Organization, wherever it exists, please make sure to join. Like you already mentioned, you already know that the country will now have a commission specifically for that. And it is much more easier when you are in NIDO than the various units dealing directly with NIDO. Okay? Yes, it is good that we are in Creed. Perfect, wonderful. But wherever NIDO exists, I will encourage us to register and be members of NIDO. Some other things, when the ESCO, we meet here one-on-one, I can give more advice and expatiate more on some of these points that I have made. Thank you so very much for inviting me. Thank you so much for this work that you are doing. You, this set, may not reap the benefits, but I assure you that posterity will bless you. Thank you so much for what you are doing. Keep it up. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Her Excellency. Thank you indeed. Thank you for that wonderful advice to the newly elected and all diasporans, perseverance in the diaspora. I think this message cuts across even all Nigerians, in fact, all Africans living in the diaspora. Thank you indeed for that wealth of experience and for that encouragement. God bless you. God bless you, man. I humbly call upon our next guest. Honor is given to whom honor is due. On this occasion, I will call on the former secretary to the Cross River State Government, Ntufam Fidelis Ugbo, currently the chairman Cross River Transition Committee. Ntufam, sir. If you are here, please help us by waving so that I can pin you to the screen, sir. Okay. Okay,
here.
thank you. Thank you, sir.
Right. Good evening, very distinguished members of Cross-Invariance in the diaspora. I want to send my goodwill message to all of you for the wonderful work you are doing out there and remembering those of us who are back home. We look forward to you that you bring your wealth of experience in whatever you are doing out there to change our environment, to change our state, that we will make strides that you will want to see when you get back home. We want to assure you that we will give you all the needed support so that you can come back and express what you want to see. Nelson Mandela said, be the change you want to see. You will be the change agents that we are going to use to change the narratives of our dear state, Cross River State. So we look forward to partnering with you. We look forward to giving you all the needed support. We look forward to having you bringing your international remittances to partner with us in developing our dear state. It is our duty, it is our home, and we cannot do otherwise. Let me congratulate all of you, particularly the organizers of this event that has given us opportunity to interact and to listen to everybody. We know that because we have started this journey, it's going to take us to a destination that we'll all be proud of. Thank you very much, and I wish all of you the very best, particularly those who have just been newly sworn in. I wish you a very, very eventful tenure. We look forward to working with you back home here. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Kontofam, for that wonderful gospel message to the newly elected and to Cross-Invariance in the diaspora. I want to add that, just like you said, in here you have professors, doctors, academicians, people from diverse fields doing incredible things in the developing countries. We have consultants, working assiduously to develop outside the shores of Nigeria. We are valued and we love our state. We return this privilege to you, the advice you just gave to us now. We hope and trust that the newly elected will work in line with what you just advised. Thank you so much indeed, sir.
Thank you.
May I humbly call on our next guest, Reverend Father Iworo, to give us gospel message to the newly escorted. Reverend Father Iworo, if you are here, just wave so that I can pin you to the screen. Reverend Father Iworo.
Okay, good day, Peter. This fan doesn't.
Kontofam, let me mute you, sorry. Yeah, good. Okay, is Reverend Father Iworo still here? Okay, while we wait for Reverend Father Iworo, I want to call on okay, thank you, Father. Okay, I have unmute Father, and I'll also pin you to the screen. Father, you have the floor. We're still waiting for you, please. Oh. I thought the person with the Zoom Batel is Reverend Father Iworo. I said, if Reverend Father Iworo is here, okay, may I call on our brother in the board, a very respected leader, to give 2-minute word of advice while we wait for Reverend Father Iworo. Mr. Monday Iwara, please. 2 minutes, sir. Words of advice to the newly elected. I'll mute you now.
Can you all hear me?
Thank you. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you. Appreciation to all those who have joined us. My name is Iwara Monday Iwara. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My name is Iwara Monday Iwara. I'm calling in from Toronto, Canada, and I'm part of the board. And appreciation to all those who've joined in the dignitaries, the new executives, and all who have put hands on the deck to make it to what we are today. It has been a long journey, and most of us who have been out here have been here to develop other communities, other countries. I'm going straight to the point that wherever you go in this world, you will see Nigerians, and they do excellent work. Most of where you go to, you will see Cross Riverians. I have been here for a while, and I've been here with the board, with the group when we started, and I thought it was a great idea for us to get together. There have been ups and downs, there have been challenges, and I'm so glad to see this day. Uti and the board and the new executive, we know what we've gone through. We've stormed, we are forming, and we're getting to state of performing and excelling in what we're going to do. As long as we do what we do to benefit every Cross Riverian back home, the children, the adults, the women, to change their life from point A to point B, then I'll be there. And I'm sure most of you will be there. Again, don't want to go into much details, but we know why we are here. And we have the skills, the talent, and the support. As you've heard, the different ambassadors give us their commitment. Wherever you are in your countries, in your regions, assess what you can bring others to the table, advertise, promote us, find out the resources that you have. And again, all these has to go back to making sure that we move the yardstick back home so that each and individual child, person, adult in Cross River see the benefit to their life. Thank you all. May God help us. May we excel, and may your efforts not be in vain. Thank you.
Thank you indeed, sir. You have been wonderful. I want to also give the privilege and honor. Say honor is given to whom honor is due. Thank you, sir. You have been a pillar of strength for Creed, and we acknowledge that. May I call on our brother, Udom Stephen, Mr. Udom Stephen, 2 minutes, sir. If you can spend less than that, I will be happy. Thank you. If you're here, you raise your hand up so that I can pin you. Mr. Udom, are you still here? If Mr. Udom is not here, I will give the floor to Professor Wilfred.
Adam is there. Adam is there.
Ms. Udom, please, can you raise your hand up so that I can see you? Thank you indeed. Okay, you have the floor, sir.
Good evening, everyone, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful day for the Crete community and for Nigeria, and we thank you for honoring us with your presence. Congratulations to the newly elected executive. We wish you success in your assignment, your new task. As you've been implored by everyone who has spoken, we pray that you put Crete first. We appreciate you for presenting yourself for our organization, to serve our organization. And we pray the good Lord to give you the required grace to succeed in this new assignment. Special appreciation goes to the executive, the caretaker committee, the board of directors, the electoral committee chairman and his team for doing a wonderful job. We appreciate you and pray that this presidency becomes the barest minimum we'll expect in our organization moving forward. Thank you very much, BOD chairman, for the privilege to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor indeed. May I use this opportunity to give the floor to Dr. Obasisam Okoye. Is Dr. Obasisam Okoye here? 2 minutes, sir. Can you, if you're here, please let me know, sir. I'm looking for him, sorry. Okay, I think he's not here. I'll give the floor to Dr. Solomon. Please, while we work with the time, may I ask that if I call upon you, you just help us by raising your hands up through the Zoom link. It will be easier for me to identify you and pin you to the front, because we have so many people in the meeting, so it's difficult. So yes, Solomon Ogabi, Dr. Solomon. Sorry if I did not pronounce your name properly. You pardon me. When you come up, you can help us. Dr. Solomon, please. You just sent a message in the chat now. Dr. Solomon, raise your hands up so that I can see you. Okay, thank you. Can you unmute yourself now?
Thank you very much.
Dr. Julius Uti. It's a privilege to be here amongst you all this evening. I'm very pleasantly surprised to see Awara here, who is in Toronto. I'm in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. So there's a lot of networking to be done. It's not easy to start anything at all. And so I congratulate those of you who have done your best to give us some global recognition. And I congratulate the new executives. It's tough. And as servants, at times you feel like you're doormats for others to step up to get to where they need to get to. And I appreciate your tenacity. And it is a good thing that we have this global body to which all of us can subscribe. We've listened to some eminent persons speak to us here tonight. The ambassador from Atlanta, an ambassador from Germany. And they're talking about the same thing. Most of us who are outside of Nigeria are not outside of Nigeria because we wanted to come out, but because we had to come out. And a lot of people who could stay back are staying back. And if you look at the problems we have, the first thing we require in our country for things to work is good governance. And it is part of it's hope that we will be able to hold those who represent us back at home to the very oath they took to perform in accordance with their oath of office, just like our own representatives have done here tonight, taking that oath before us. You see, when you take an oath, it's a very big thing because you're taking an oath and you're swearing not just in the presence of us as witnesses, but you're asking for God to hold you accountable. But nothing happens without good governance. And part of what we'll be requiring from those who lead us, right from the village level to the federal level, will be good governance for things to be able to work. Sorry, I've got some noise in my house. Can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I very much appreciate what you guys are doing. And as a Cross-Riverian, I'm very proud to be part of this organization. And if and when called upon to help do anything, I will. And I'm sure when things settle, this big body will seek to liaise with all other social cultural bodies from our area. And again, the bigger organizations, like I've just been made aware of NIDO, and I couldn't help remembering NIDO Milk, but it's a bigger organization. You see, alone, like our ambassador said, we can do certain things, but together we can do very many things. I myself was not aware about the existence of CREED up until recently. And so that says I'm not omniscient. So until information is disseminated, some people may not know what exists out there and how much of our own people are out there and how much they are doing. And so we're ready, wherever we are, to help bring up our state. But the Bible says salvation must first start in the house of Israel. We shouldn't forget our respective villages, our respective local government areas. We build from there upwards, even as we seek to make our states known. All these other units of development are important. And so I thank you all very much for what you're doing. Most of us are here sweating it out for other people to benefit. And there's no reason why we shouldn't sweat it out for our own people to benefit. I will not take up your time. Once again, thank you very much. And at some point, I will do my best to know all our executives individually. And you're welcome to reach out to me anytime for anything. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Solomon is a consultant and is doing incredibly well back home to make the lives of our people better. Incredibly, when I say incredibly, he's doing a lot. Thank you, sir. Dr. Koi, you have the floor. Okay, as it seems you don't want to speak, I've just unmuted you. Okay, we need to run so fast for want of time. May I call on our last? Thank you indeed. The president of Obudu in the UK, ma. 2 minutes to say a word of advice to the newly elected. Okay, ma, I just unmuted you. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone from Manchester, England. It's wonderful to be here, and congratulations to all the newly elected executives. We've heard some amazing advice. It's really and truly a great opportunity to be a member of CREED. I think we all would appreciate the fact that we are here for the same reason, the same purpose. I am so grateful to be a Cross Riverian. And I am proud to say I'm the president of Obudu Association UK. I am not an executive member, and like Dr. Solomon said, or Dr. Gabi, we are here to help at any point. If the executive members need us for any reason at all, I would be willing to help. I pray that God would guide you and give you the wisdom to carry this forward. It's not easy to manage a lot of people. We are all different in our different ways, very strong people, but we will try and come together to build our state. And I quote Dr. Solomon again, charity begins at home. Let's not forget where we are coming from. And like the ambassador to Russia said, there are lots of people coming in who have no clue about what is going on. And please, if you meet anybody, you know anybody who is struggling, who needs help, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be just, hello, hi, just checking. And let's be here for each other. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you indeed. Thank you, Ma, for that incredible advice. Is Engineer Kokobasi here? That is the last person I'm giving the opportunity to. That was for Professor Koi. I didn't see him, so I'm giving it to Engineer Kokobasi. Are you here, sir? Last person.
Professor Koi is there. I saw him. Professor Koi is there.
I've been searching. Let me go again. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be long. I'm going to be just a few seconds. First, I want to appreciate you for the privilege you've given me to address this dignified assemblage of Cross-Riverians. And as you know, I've been there from the beginning, and together we've made it to this point. I'm very, very excited. A great American, Henry Ford, once said that coming together is a beginning. That working together is progress. So we need to work together collaboratively to lift this organization to enviable heights. And I want to congratulate my brother and friend, Christopher, Ambassador Chris, and all the members of the ESCO. I wish you guys, a wonderful time providing us with the best leadership that, you can. And I have tremendous respect for everyone. And I believe in your potential to deliver. I believe in all of you, and together collaborate and lift Cross River State to its enviable heights. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you indeed. Thank you, Professor Okoy. I want to go to the next item we have in our program for this event today.
I'm trying to mute myself. Okay, good.
My apologies if you had tried to see how you can contribute in this gathering today. We have a line of a program. Is inauguration. When we have our meetings, we can interact and know ourselves better. The next item in the inauguration program is closing remarks from the chairman of board of directors, since it's myself. Okay. Apologies. So, our distinguished guests, Your Excellencies, the representative of His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State, Senator Bassey Otu, Your Excellencies, the ambassadors of the United States of America, the United Kingdom, and that of Germany that grace this occasion, our respected guests, our lords, temporal and spiritual, I want to sincerely thank you for the privilege of honoring us once again. We send our appreciation to our brothers and our sisters that stayed from the beginning till the end, especially those that have been contributing assiduously to growing this association, the Cross Riverians in the diaspora. Now we have newly elected executive. My respect to the president, the newly elected president of this association, with protocol, apologize for jumping that. And also the members of the ESCOs. My respect to the board members, my secretary, Engineer Patrick Achibon, and members of the board. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for honoring us with your presence and for staying till this night to witness this important occasion once again. We pray that as you contribute to the growth and development of Cross River State, remember that together we can achieve incredible things. Together we can achieve so much. In line with the rules governing us, we have people that will take the front row from today. So you won't see my long messages in the group anymore until I am asked to do so. So with the powers and the strength that I have in consultation with our members, we have said that we want a situation whereby we will have people covering some of the regions where we are yet to cover. May I wish that the president, the new president and his team will work assiduously in line with the recommendation we had. And also, we've given the electoral bodies the opportunity to conduct elections. And they have done so. The only thing we're waiting for now is the report. So that duty could be reascertained. So we come back to the board as we've been given that responsibility. I thank you indeed for what you've read out, the president-elect, and we hope that you will do your best. I trust your capacity, I trust your strength. Be a team leader. You know, sometimes it gets messy, but we will work as a team. We will support you, we will advise. Please don't call me for creed throughout this month. So that I will focus on my job. I pray that you continue to work to perfect, to make things better for our people back home. I had said before that if CREED put a foundation for a library in the Cross River University of Technology, I can assure you that with the resources, with the knowledge and expertise you have, you can deliver that job in 5 years. And the president has said that in his speech. I hope that you'll go back with your team to work in line with that. I believe that that dream will come to pass. So whenever you call on us, we're ready to answer you, but not this month. So I thank you once again. Thank you everyone indeed. I don't want to miss out anything. You are all important to us. The more you contribute to CREED, the more you'll be acknowledged, you know, the more we can easily identify you. As you go out there, relate with others, take the initiative to build a network, a team that will make Cross River State a better place for us all, for our children and our children's children. God bless you, and God bless Cross River State. God bless CREED. I got a message from the president which I was supposed to share. That will be on those that after the end of this meeting, we could see what we had in mind, the actual plans and prospect of what we think we could do better. I've ended my speech, and I believe that you will go back and think and build a better Cross River State for all. God bless you indeed. May I humbly call on one of us to lead us in a closing prayer. I call on Mr. Solomon, Dr. Solomon Ugabi. Can you lead us in closing prayer, please? Or Dr. Odie? Is Dr. Odie here? Okay. Mr. Augustine Obi, closing prayer, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Just before I do the prayer session, I'd like to appreciate everybody for finding time to honor us as ESCO.
Closing prayer, sir.
Father Lord, we thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for the success of this occasion. We bless you, appreciate you. Even as we depart from here, we pray that you go with us. As you've given us this mountain, pray that you make us succeed. All glory be to you. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you indeed. The President, you are now in charge.
Thank you so much, Chairman, Board of Directors, very distinguished members, all protocol duly observed. I want to say that the Chairman, Board of Directors have brought us to the end of this meeting. We do not intend to keep you any longer. I want to believe that after the closing prayer, officially, this inauguration session has been brought to an end. Personally, I want to thank all of you for all the roles you have played, your commitment, your trust, the sacrifices. Those of you watching online via different social media platforms, we appreciate your participation. Those of you in Nigeria, different continents. I also see my family here, Patience and Kingsley Lekan, watching directly from Nigeria. So we want to thank every family member who is part of this vision. My ESCO, I also want to congratulate all of you. Very intelligent, smart people. I would say that as an ESCO, we are blessed. And we want to assure everybody that we will do our best. Thank you so much, Chairman, Board of Directors.
God bless you, sir. Vice President.
Good night, everyone.
Police begin interviewing family members. Even his grandmother-in-law says it looks like the police sketch.
Good night.
Everything has been said. Good night. Thank you very much for attending.
Good night from Ireland.
People that came from my invitation, thank you very much. My dad, my mom, my siblings, my friends. I can't see everybody. I can't start mentioning names. Benny, Stacy, Emmy.
Good night from Republic of Ireland. Shalom.
Good night, Jake.
Abigail, her husband, they've gone. Good night. Bye-bye. My husband.
Jake is Ireland today.
So, Vice President, I gave you opportunity. You just use it to address your family.
Yes, so I'll thank all of them for coming.
So Vice President, you're not allowed to address our family, only your family. Thank you very much. You are doing well. You are doing well.
You can still do it now.
Before you start to protest now, because everybody is protesting.
Our newly inaugurated executive, congratulations. The Board of Trustees, congratulations. In fact, this is another history-making event. I sincerely want to appreciate each and every one of you. It's a milestone in the life and history of Cross River in the Diaspora Association. I think a lot have really been said. I least expected this occasion would be this groundbreaking. The organization, the aptness of every preparation accorded this occasion. In fact, it's actually ordained from heaven. So thank you, everyone. Who am I to